Rose Larson from Snake River School District, and I'm the special ed director there. So, Melanie, what I was wondering, because before, our students, our teachers had to have, if they were going to teach our students language and math, they had to have passed the praxis test for both language and math, and that had to start at the junior high age. Now, the part of the letter that we got said that as of now, for the teachers that were hired in this year, that they didn't have to meet those standards. So my wondering would be is teachers that we currently started working for us this year, why would we have to have them pass those requirements that we're not requiring any new hires that have just received their degree to have to pass those as well? It doesn't make sense to have those folks have to go out and pass the praxis test in order to be highly qualified. That would be an undue burden to teachers and to districts, because oftentimes districts help teachers through that process because we want them to be highly qualified. So I'm just wondering about that piece of making it so that they don't have to do that if they were newly hired at the beginning of the school year, rather than, I think it's December, yeah, it's in December sometime. So that timeline to me seems like it should back up to the beginning of the year when they were hired, rather than December 10th. And my wondering is, why December 10th? What magical, I'm just wondering, what was the magic number with December 10th? Was there a thought process? I'm sure there is some reason. I just have no clue why that one. And as I'm asking, we didn't have any idea of why that was happening that way.
I can tell you from the special education perspective, this was new information for us as well. You are correct in your interpretation of the letter as I interpret it. You know, teachers hired before December 10th for 2015-16 are required to be highly qualified. After that point, there are different qualifications. I don't know why. I don't know where these numbers came from. And if Charlie Silva were sitting here, she would say the same thing, and I believe, in terms of we weren't part of that conversation. So I can't address that. But I think that that's a good comment to take back, because it does seem interesting that there'll be a different qualification for somebody hired in the fall as than hired in the spring.
Right, so it just makes sense for school districts to be able to take that at the beginning of the school year versus in the middle of the school year.
I'll take that back, thank you.
Okay, that'd be...
Yeah, that's a good question about that.
State your name, please.
It's Kent Hobbs, and I work for the Pocatello School District. In that letter, didn't it also state that it's a moratorium for 1 year?
I have a letter, and
Don't think so.
It wasn't just for 1 year.
I don't...
no.
I haven't read the letter, but I thought
I
somebody's
can read
comment
it
was
if you'd like for me to. I have teachers hired before December 10th are required, district should continue HQT reporting for IC, speaks to the status of long-term substitutes. Moving forward, it doesn't say an end date. It says moving forward, the SDE will continue to monitor qualifications through Title II Part A, but it doesn't have an end date as I can read it right now, cursorily.
Thanks.
Any other comments on special education?